I just got done with Clone Wars, and the newer CGI version. I like the 2003 version. Way better. I I do not understand why the creators like there's the season 3 of the Clone Wars. There is Overlords, and you have Altar of Mortis, and then you've got another episode. And Qui-Gon Jinn talks about how it's a channel for where all like living things, or I'm sorry, to where all the Force flows through. And then we have in season 6 where Yoda is going to this planet, and it seems to be, I think Qui-Gon Jinn says this planet is the origin of all life. And then you hear Yoda talking to some person named Serenity, and she says it's the origin for all the midichlorians, or origin for what we like to call, or what science likes to call midichlorians. And like, I don't understand why it's like George Lucas decided to, like, it's like he didn't understand his own like creation of the Force. Like, you know how we have God, and God's dwelling place is Solomon's temple. Now there's only one temple for that, and it's like the Force has Mortis, the planet, or this other planet that Yoda goes to. Now, in the planet of Mortis, we have the father, the son, and the daughter, and they seem to be like up here. And then you have Jedis, and then you have like regular people. And the chosen one, Anakin, kills the father. And the son and the daughter dies. I can't even remember how, but the daughter dies, and so the balance is. It's like, oh my gosh, they represent the Force themselves, and yet they die. What the heck? Like, I don't understand that. If we have the father, and he like he's up here, and we have the son and the daughter, and they are like both sides of the Force, and yet it's like everybody, like the Sith gets all the power, like, you know, like from the son, you know, not directly, but just, oh my gosh, the episode, man, the planet is super sexy, and it actually, the episode is beautiful, it's so sexy, but it doesn't make any sense, because if they die and the balance is messed up, and the Force is like, it's like the Force no longer seems to exist, because the Force like is basically being produced from the father and the son and the daughter. You know, the daughter is the good side of the Force, and the son is the dark side of the Force. And it's just like, it's the episode, it just should not, like, they either should not have died, and if they shouldn't have died, then there needs to only be one planet. It doesn't make sense. It should not even be in here whatsoever. The Force is supposed to be like, you know, I understand, like, with science and everything, it's just, it's more explainable, but it still should be, I don't know. I do not understand, like, how to put this into words. I like the concept of what George Lucas was doing with this episode. It doesn't work because there's either like one or the other. Like if you're gonna have a temple or a dwelling place or a place at all, then you should not. It just it shouldn't. It should be only one place. That's it. Like not like two. I understand. Anyway, yeah, yeah. So the 2003 version, which was much shorter, from beginning to end, was way better. With the season 1 of the Clone Wars, as childish as it was. I had to like force myself to sit down through it. The first episode, I didn't even. I didn't like it. It was stupid. It was stupid, and it was. I don't know. Just like, why was it there? It seems to me if they're going to have a movie being between the 2 and 3 episodes 2 and 3, they need to kind of start off, where episode 2 left off, and they didn't do that. I felt like the Clone Wars 2003, wow, was amazing. It left off. It ended right where episode 3 just started. It was so way better, way better. You got to see why General Grievous was coughing, and that was not even in the Clone Wars whatsoever. What you call it, the 20 I don't even, like, 2009 or whatever. I can't. The CGI. We'll call it the Clone Wars CGI. Anyway, so there was. I don't remember seeing why General Grievous was coughing the whole time, but in the 2003 version, you get to see Mace Windu crush General Grievous's lungs, which it was so fast, so satisfying. The journey that Anakin went through in the 2003 version, where he's like, follow the mother's tears, listen to her cry, or something like, follow the wind, and
you must follow the wind, for it is the mother's cry. Travel her tears, they are frozen with fear. Enter the mother's mouth to awake her in a flame.
It's just, oh yeah, it was beautiful, 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 and I love that just the scene, just the whole episode was beautiful. When you have Anakin's like, I had a vision, and it's oh yeah, beautiful. It was amazing. And the Clone Wars CGI it's not, I don't know, it's just not, I like, some of the scenes were great, like seeing Yoda on that planet, great, and why didn't Ahsoka die? Why didn't she die? Like, just why can't you put a lightsaber just through her? Why? I remember the Clone Wars movie, which I heard was really bad, and you hear Yoda talking about assigning Ahsoka to Anakin, and implying that attachment is going to be really hard for him because he'll get attached and he's going to have to lose her. And they instead, they had to keep her for some stupid reason. I want her to die so bad. I hate saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway. My friend, Captain Canada 95, he says he wants Anakin to kill her. And I'm like, no, that doesn't seem right. Because he just wants her to die too. But no, like you have to remember that Yoda said what he said. So, like, that's like, it's like disregarding it. Like, you're not going to ever remember that. I do not understand, like, why this. I want her dead so bad. Like, not because I hate the character. I love Ahsoka. But just to bring, like, what Yoda said, like, keep what he said true. That's it. And it makes more sense that way. Anyway. So, I do not understand why the Clone Wars is CGI. It's just so, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, because you have those 2 episodes, and these 2 episodes are what I was going to talk about, because it has to do with the Force. And the Force, in my opinion, is what makes Star Wars what it is. I've already talked about this. It is what makes Star Wars what it is. If you cannot get that right, if if the creator cannot even get his own stuff correct, then it's wrong. It's not right. That is why I like the 2003 version way better,